Welcome, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do a Technoblade intro, despite how much I love him. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm VR Player, and today we're back at the BoneLab arena doing some more commentary stuff because I actually really enjoyed that last time. I thought it was so much fun. You know, so that's why I'm doing it again. I actually got like 100 views on the video, which is it's pretty spectacular for me because like I worked really hard on videos and I got like 2 views. I don't even know how that works. Some of them do better than others, but I guess that's to be expected. Me and my 15 subscribers, man, we're going places. I'm taking new weapons, and we got the Henry X pistol, Desert Eagle. Today we'll be talking about my experiences with we're talking about driving, actually. We're talking about driving, which is a very important part of a young person growing up their life. It's a very important aspect. Like driving it's very important. I mean, it's like something you have to do. It basically has to become like a sixth sense. You just gotta know how to drive, like the way you know how to hear. You know what I mean? So when I you know I was never super like enthusiastic, like, oh man, I can't wait to drive. Like my little brother, he talks about it all the time. He's like 14. He's gonna be getting his permit a little bit sometime in the future, and he's excited to drive. He cannot wait, and it couldn't be me because every time someone told me about driving, like, oh my god, so much stress. That is like I could so kill somebody doing this because I, especially considering that I wasn't like wanting to, so my lack of enthusiasm and care behind the wheel of like a 2-ton vehicle could like crush a person flat, and that's not something I really wanted on my hands. So even though I got my permit and everything on time, I didn't drive all that much, and I was okay with that. But now driving is very important. I do that all the time, so I've kind of come far, but I still don't like it that much because I know, man, responsibility is tough, but I'm sure it'll get better. It's gotta get better, right? Right? So anyways, when you, I did like a virtual course on driving, teach you the rules of the road, alcohol course and stuff. It was, see, I almost fell into that again. Remember last video when I did that? Quickly show them? Yeah. No, there's no way. There's actually no way. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? No fucking way! Oh my god. Yeah, go check out that video. Oh, almost did it again. Unbelievable. I took the virtual course and it was pretty easy. I got my permit. So you could have done the virtual test that you would normally do at like a DMV online and like cheat the whole thing, but I didn't do that because I didn't know about it. So I showed up to the DMV and this is like a 50-question test. I'm ready to get my permit. Like, oh, you have to take this. You didn't do this yet. I'm like, okay, there's got to be a mistake because I definitely took some final test on it. It was a different one, and so I took it. But we showed it to the DMV like, oh yeah, this could take an hour, and my dad's like, oh that's ridiculous. We'll come back another day. I said, no, give me a chance, Dad. And I took you're not allowed to get so many wrong. I took the test and I completed it in like 15 minutes, and I got my permit the same day. So it worked out pretty well because I'm just so good at taking tests. I took a college exam today for one of my classes. I got scammed out of a question. I would have got a 90, but instead I got an 88. Freaking loser. So I'll tell you about that in another school episode when I put another one of those out. Maybe I'll alternate them or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But for now, you're just gonna have to listen to me talk about driving while I can't play with code mods. Don't worry, I'm working on getting that all sorted out too. I can't believe I keep doing that, dude. This pit is bad. Out of here. No. Oh, I got just grabbed on by this millimeter, dude. Get up. There we go. So, even I was never, like, too enthusiastic about driving to begin with, but that changed even less when I started to, and it became, like the prominent stress in my life, because I was in, like, my freshman, sophomore year of high school, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't that big of my school wasn't that big of a deal, so I decided that driving was the biggest thing there. And when, every time, so driving becomes stress, and like your subconscious mind, like in dreams and stuff. I started dreaming about driving, and I mean, whenever I drove, it would go catastrophically wrong. I mean, in my dreams, it would just bad. I would not. Even to this day, I drive consistently to like school and everything. I've yet to have a positive dream about me driving. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm afraid to go asleep sometimes because I think I'm seeing the future, and I'm gonna drive off a cliff or like it's never that extreme, but it's just like small. Like, it's like accidents that can happen all the time. Like this is terrible. For my road test, I was unbelievably stressed because, there are some aspects of it takes a lot more time to master than a year, but you don't want to wait any longer to get your license. You got to understand, you want to get that as soon as you can and get that under your belt and go brag to all your friends about why you were late to school because you had an early appointment at the DMV that morning, which I was, except that I didn't brag and I didn't have any friends. So when I showed up late, they're like, I just walked in and I got to my chemistry work, which I think was the class that I was in at the time when I showed up. So that worked out pretty fine. But the road test was the hardest part because quite frankly, I only recently have I really gotten used and like comfortable with parking the vehicle in like a parking spot because, those things are tiny and when there's other cars there, it's just like, you're just like, oh my God, I'm going to do something wrong for sure. Get out of here. So the DMV, they have you park between like in a spot where there's like cones where other cars would be, except that they're ridiculously spaced so that you could actually, in real life, if that were how the cars were parked, you would end up hitting the cones, but not the cars if they were in that spot. So don't ask me what they were thinking there. So on the test itself, it's fine. It was pretty easy. I don't know why they tell you that you need to practice parallel parking, because my brother didn't have to do it on the test. I didn't have to do it on the test. I don't know if it's like that in other states, but here it's not something I had to worry about. Oh, the trick shots. Got him. I missed the other crablet. The one thing that they did ask me to do was they asked me to speed up to like 20 miles an hour on a little straightaway, and then they'd ask me to stop, which I did admirably. That was like the easiest part of the test. And everything, what else did they have me do? They had me park, and you know what? Surprisingly, I did the parking flawlessly, despite that being one of my least favorite things to do. I did it perfectly. I got like a 75 on the test. I don't know how. There was one part where they asked you to back up in a straight line, and I did that, and I was checking all around, like my mirrors, the back window. I was checking everything. And they're saying, yeah, we're taking points away from you on this because you're not supposed to check everything, only the rear view mirror, or like only your back windshield. I'm like, that makes no sense. I'm like, what kind of logic is that? But that's what they said, and I'm not gonna argue with them. I want to trick shot that guy. I didn't. Try again. Got him. I missed. I'm bad. Make sure you subscribe. Help me get better. The test was pretty easy. I think I missed a couple other points on something. I'm not quite sure what it was. I don't remember. I remember the rear view one because I remember how stupid it is. It makes me think like, wow, that's dumb. I missed something else. Or like two other things even. I forgot. That lost me points. But I still passed because I don't fail. I'm just that good. Even in school, I don't fail. And I'm just, somehow I manage, which is amazing because I barely study anything. Did I flash wound this guy? Yeah, see, I'm a pretty responsible driver. Oh, the back part has... Oh, that's amazing. I did not realize these had colliders. Like, these damaged as well. That's amazing. Watch. Elbows. I'm a pretty safe driver, I'd say. I do only like 3 miles over the speed limit when people are riding inside my tailpipe, so I do that. But when no one's there, I do the speed limit because you gotta keep up with traffic and people are pains. But my older brother, he's quite a different breed. He's gotten a few tickets. He's got like 3 tickets. Few accidents. Recently he got sideswiped, and see, two of the accidents even were not even his fault, but it just happens to him, so I can still laugh about it. So I'm almost worried for my little brother to drive because I don't know whether or not he's going to be like or he's going to be similar to me. Even my parents think that I'm a much safer driver. They normally don't show favoritism, but who did that? Something shot at me. What is shooting at me? There's no purple enemies. Oh, is it this thing? Is it because I'm too tall? I think that's what it is. My avatar might be too large. Let me shrink down here. So my little brother's either going to be like a super responsible driver, or he's going to be like the speediest speed demon the world has ever seen. And I'm kind of hoping that it's responsible, because I've heard my parents quarrel enough with my older brother about him being irresponsible and doing 80 in like a Toyota Highlander. I don't really need to hear any more of that. I was also going to inform you guys of my plan for future content. See, I don't only play VR games, despite them being my favorite, but I also play this really great regular game, PC game called Hitman 3, or Hitman World of Assassination, whatever. It's just the third one in the trilogy. There's so many. Back off. Anyways, I've been playing that, and I've recently been grinding the freelancer like crazy. And I'd say I'm pretty good at Hitman. I'm probably a lot better than the average player. I think I'm like level 1,144 at the time of this recording, and it's only going to go up as I get closer to freelancer 100. But I'm really trying to get freelancer 100, so I'd like to flex that in a video with my super bad mic. See, normally I record my audio on the Valve mic, which is actually not half bad, but my other mic is on a headset, so you know it's going to be garbage, which it is. And so I don't do content on that, and I don't do voiceovers. These are all live recordings, because you would know my voice would sound so bad. What is going on? That's not how physics work. Oh no, the enemies actually shoot now. Oh my goodness, the aim is incredible. Subscribe to me for that. Try not to plug my channel. I tell you to subscribe obnoxiously. I don't know if it works or not by seeming like more humble, but I'm assuming that it doesn't. So subscribe, because I need it, please. I must have it. I need to think of something to do at 1 million subscribers. Set a nice crazy goal, even though I only have like 10 subscribers, so it doesn't seem feasible in the slightest. But I'm going to set a goal, and I'm going to get, I don't know. I'll think of something and I'll put it in my next video. I'll title that if I hit 1 million subscribers, I'll blank. I'll do something. I'll cover an Eminem song. Fantastic idea. That's a great idea. I'll do a live cover of an Eminem song. That'd be pretty funny. So subscribe for that. Or I wouldn't, maybe not even an Eminem song, just like another song, because I could do an Iron Maiden song, because I love Iron Maiden. I'll talk about my music taste in another video. We'll discuss it. You know what? I'll make that video. It's going to be that. But it's all going to be all about my music, what I like to listen to, and stuff, and opinions. And I don't even have to do anything on this map. They just get owned, except for when that quick draw was incredible. I don't know, that headshot and everything, that was on point right there. That was on fleek. That was very cash money. So, until I reach level 100 freelancer, you're not going to see that video. But next time, we'll see if I do a school video, or if I do my music video and I make an outrageous sub goal to hopefully achieve, so you guys can get me to do something stupid. But until then, make sure you like, subscribe. I stuttered really bad there. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and time for an outro. That was an episode of BoneLab, guys. If you did enjoy, in case I didn't say it enough a couple seconds ago, make sure to like. Oh my goodness. Make sure to subscribe for more amazing, juicy, delicious content. And if that's all, I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out this video here. It's my first video that I ever posted on YouTube, and somehow it got like 500 views, except that it's not actually 500 yet. It's like 498. So check it out. Get it to 500. Go, 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 quickly, quickly, while there's still time. Go. Bye.